This is Access Houston on 97.9 The Box.
Good Sunday morning. You're listening to Access Houston. I'm your host, KG Smooth, welcoming this morning two vivacious young women who are first-timers to the program. She is the president of the Blue Triangles Gardening Club. Please welcome Miss Bola Patrick. Good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome. Oh, let me get that closer to you, darling. And she is the event chair of the Blue Triangle Garden Club for the Christmas tour. So she's the Christmas tour event chair. Please welcome Miss Cynthia Stansberry. Good morning to you.
Well, good morning, and thank you for having us.
Well, thank you for being here. So, the Blue Triangle Garden Club, please tell us about the Blue Triangle Garden Club for those who may not be familiar, your history and the mission of the club.
Well, the Blue Triangle Garden Club is a 501c3 organization founded in 1961 by a group of friends who had the common interests of gardening and arranging floral design. So we started at the Blue Triangle Multicultural Center, and many Native Houstonians grew up in Third Ward. Took swim lessons at the Blue Triangle Multicultural Center, and one of our primary goals is to help to restore the Biggers mural that's housed in the Blue Triangle Multicultural Center.
Oh.
So we are community based, and our Christmas tour of homes is our major fundraiser. So we do raise funds to help other local charities and to help restore the Multicultural Center and the Biggers mural.
Oh, that's great. So how long have you been a part, Ms. Stansberry?
I've been a part of the Blue Triangle Garden Club for about 5 years now. And I have been chair of the event for 3 years. And it's been a labor of love ever since becoming a member.
Yeah. So this is the 57th annual Christmas tour.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So how have members kept this event going for so long? What has attributed to that?
Well, the membership works very closely together. We are a membership of approximately 25 ladies, and we all have share a common goal with an interest in gardening as well as decorating. And as Bola has said earlier, that that the tour is our major fundraiser. In addition to that, we have an event in the summer, which is a members tour of yards. We also work with the Palm Center garden. It's a community garden. So we have gardens in our yards. Some of the members do, where we plant mustard greens, collard greens, kale, that sort of thing. It's a program that the Palm Center Garden started that we joined in on. So
that's
gardening
amazing.
is gardening is our primary thing, but the Christmas Tour of Homes is our major fundraiser, and we generate funds from that to a portion of the proceeds go to the Multicultural Center, the Blue Triangle Multicultural Center. Our goal is to assist them in restoring the Biggers mural that was damaged last year during Hurricane Harvey. The Museum of Fine Arts right now is in the process of restoring that mural. And we think it's going to be really exciting this year for our guests to be able to see the 3 lovely homes that we have on tour in addition to the Multicultural Center. So they'll be able to view that. In addition to, we will have some lovely quilts on display at the Multicultural Center, put on by the Blue Triangle Quilting Guild. So we have all 3 of our groups come together to put on a really historic tour this year.
It sounds absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you all. This is great.
I think that one factor toward our longevity is the fact that we have strong mentors within the garden club. And through that mentorship program, we recruit young ladies that have a common interest, the same share the same common goals that we have. And we've changed with the times. We've grown over the years. And we started out very small before, well, in 1961, that predates a lot of computer technology.
Oh, yeah.
We've come from handmade ornaments up to where we are now, a scale that's just absolutely fabulous. This is one of the finest tours that is offered in the city of Houston. And I encourage your listeners to go to our website and check us out at bluetrianglegardenclub.org. And they can see something about us, read our history, and see if they're interested in joining us.
Indeed. You're listening to Access Houston. We're talking to Bola Patrick and Cynthia Stansberry from the Blue Triangle Garden Club. It just warms my heart. That's why I keep grinning and I'm smiling, because it's all about family and community and keeping that together. And I'm just reminded of my grandmother growing up, who she had a garden in the backyard.
Yes.
Exactly. And I just remember, lettuce. I remember tomatoes being grown, mint, just on and on. Her chasing rabbits out the garden. I mean, all of that. So this is wonderful. What? Clearly, that has been kind of a lost art locally, with us. I mean, just reminiscing of my grandmother doing it. I can't remember hearing about much of people still gardening or having their own garden like in the 2000s and later on. And now, with all of the processed food and stuff, like it just makes more sense to have your own garden so you can
actually
eat.
Regaining momentum.
Yeah.
In recent years, we have programs where we're teaching we have so many millennials that are vegan, and so they're really interested in
gardening,
sustainable foods in their yard. And because we have a tendency
Makes
to
sense.
think, because we live in an urban area, that it's almost impossible to do it, but we can show people how to grow gardens in containers. You have a patio, you can have a garden.
Listen,
all
you are
kinds of
absolutely
things are
right,
going on.
Miss Patrick. I when I was doing radio in Georgia, I had a friend who lived in Atlanta, and her grandmother lived in the projects still, but there in the projects there was a little dirt square that was next to the apartment. Her grandmother had her own little garden right there in the projects, right next to her apartment in that little dirt area.
Right. Yeah.
Fascinating. And everybody would try to go there to eat because, of course, she had the best stuff. Your thoughts on with climate change and these reports that have been coming out about how if we don't get it together, man, if we don't stop these carbon emissions from going up, and, here in Houston for the last 4 or 5 years, we've had these, ever so many century floods. And with the reports that the scientists around the globe have come out with, saying that we've got about 10 to 20 more years before the supply in the food chain is messed up because of climate change. Your thoughts when you heard that news and how it will affect human life? Since you all do garden, because I mean that's important. I started noticing things when I didn't see. I kept seeing less and less bees each summer. I'm like, what's going on with where are the bees?
And frogs, and all types of life that's just seemed to be disappearing.
Yeah.
That's why we're encouraging people. Climate change is real. I truly believe that. And we encourage people to grow, in addition to vegetables, we encourage people to grow flowers that attract bees and butterflies, because that's what we need.
That's right.
It's the whole ecosystem has to be maintained.
Yeah.
And it's up to us to do that. Cynthia and I were just talking the other day about the need for us to stop buying plastic bottled water.
Yes.
And that we need to
Why don't they
start
box it?
filtering our water and drinking water. And it's just real. And everywhere around us, it's a problem for what we put into our system.
Yes. Can I say?
We treat our cars better than we do our system.
Well, come on now, Ms. Bola Patrick. Listen, you're right about the water. I bought an alkaline water pitcher from off Amazon
Mm-hmm.
because my youngest brother was talking about drinking the alkaline water, and he actually had the drops, and he FaceTimed me, and he did a test live on. I'm watching him do a test of the quality or the pH of the water.
Mm-hmm.
He had a bottle of Essentia. Did it, of course, it's blue green, the highest.
Mm-hmm.
He had a cup of I'm from Dayton, Ohio, so he's in Ohio. Yeah, this is just regular Dayton tap water. Came back, it was green, just one step above, the perfect. He put it in. He also had a gallon of the Nestle baby, the water that they for the babies.
Mm-hmm.
Had that. Put a drop in there, yellow. It was trash. I said, why are they selling this and putting these in our babies and our infants? And just the regular plastic bottle water was also yellow. Now, since I've been drinking alkaline water and just, how it's iodines and, it's got everything that you need. It's so smooth and silky going down,
Yeah.
I drank a bottled water the other day. It tastes totally different. It was like I could taste all of the chemicals from the plastic, or I don't know. It is just really, we need to watch that. And you are absolutely right. And the alkaline water has really changed my life. I mean, I thought that I was dealing with some physical thing. I just felt a little off balance. Certain things weren't, just my body just wasn't acting regularly like the way that it was when it came to certain things.
Right.
And ever
And
since
can I
I've been
say-
drinking the water, it's changed my life.
If you cook your own food, you go outside and you get some cilantro or some basil or I don't know, chives out of your garden. It's just so gratifying that you don't have to worry about, did I buy onions when I went to the store? You just walk outside your
Just walk
door and you
outside your
grab
garden.
stuff.
Yes.
And we're going to start posting on our website, bluetrianglegardenclub.org, different tips about what to plant in Houston and when to plant it, so then when people visit our website, they can become informed. And perhaps we can encourage the listeners to get that garden bug.
Yeah.
And
Good.
that's
Once
what we
you
have
get
in our
it-
garden path, on the garden
Yes, we
path
have
On
on
the
our
garden
website.
path?
In addition
Okay.
to information about our tour, we have all of that, and that's the beauty of a garden club.
So who do you
One of the many
recommend?
things we do.
Who do you recommend should come and enjoy the tour? Probably everyone, huh?
Yeah, it's really a family affair, and it's a family tradition. It's becoming a family tradition in our community, and we want to direct people to our website, bluetrianglegardenclub.org, as well as Eventbrite. They can buy tickets there, and you can also buy tickets at each of our homes. We have complimentary parking at the RF Austin Plaza, which is at 5751 Blythewood. We've got complimentary parking and complimentary shuttles to each of the homes and to the Multicultural Center on today. It's going to be a beautiful afternoon. It's a family affair. The whole family is welcome. I think you'll enjoy the day.
Husbands
so,
bring
too.
their wives,
Uh-huh.
girlfriends make it a day trip, then go out to lunch. Come after church, bring the whole family. It will be wonderful for little girls to come through and see the kind of things that we do. We promise it's not boring. You'll have opportunities to take pictures in certain locations. And who knows, you may get you a nice Christmas picture for your Christmas cards.
Indeed. Well, we cannot wait. The 57th
and-
annual. Go ahead.
I'd like to also mention that we have, we're very fortunate this year that we have several sponsors, HEB, Alfreda Soul Food Cafe, One World Strategy Group, Mabry Memorial Mortuary, and I don't know that I'm leaving anybody out.
One World Strategy.
Yeah, we've mentioned them.
And we have partnered with other Blue Triangle groups this year. I wanted to mention that all started at the same place, the Blue Triangle Multicultural Center. We have the Blue Triangle Quilting Guild, who is a group of African American women located here in Houston who makes fantastic, fabulous quilts. And those quilts will be on display at each home and also at the Blue Triangle Multicultural Center. So we are truly a triangle this
Triangle
year.
this year.
We brought it all
Indeed.
back
Yeah.
I
home.
love that. It's the 57th annual MacGregor Area Christmas Tour of Homes, being brought to you by the Blue Triangle Garden Club. That is happening today, 1 until 5. And it's going to be held again at the address one more time.
Well, you're going to start off with at the plaza on Blythewood, 5751 Blythewood at the RF Austin Plaza.
Yes.
There you can hop a free shuttle and have complimentary parking. We have security there, and you'll be shuttled to 3 homes in addition to the Blue Triangle Multicultural Center.
Yeah, sounds lovely. Miss Patrick, Miss Stansberry, thank you so much
Thank
for
you for
coming on the
having us.
program.
Thank you for having us.
Good Sunday morning. You're listening to Access Houston. I'm your host, KG Smooth, as we get ready for the Christmas holiday party season. I have on the phone line with me Mr. Micheal Miscoe from Lily's Food to let us know and give us some holiday party hacks with Lily's Hummus. So good morning, Micheal. Welcome to the program.
Hey, good morning, KG. Hello, everyone out there. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning.
Yes, indeed. So let's talk. It's holiday time, and holiday parties are all over the calendar in the month of December. So first, if you could tell us about yourself and give us some tips and tricks for holiday party planning.
Well, this is Micheal Miscoe, and I am the CEO of Lily's Hummus out here in Portland, Oregon. And we love parties. I love parties, and I know that everyone else does. And I think the most important thing about a party is to remember that you need to have a good time, too.
Right.
You know, when you're having your family and friends over, it's good to make it easy, simple. You know, make a little game plan before they get here. Get your hors d'oeuvres ready to go. Make a real simple drink that you don't have to play the bartender. And get some nice drinks that aren't alcoholic, so, because people don't always need to have too much.
Right.
What I like to do is, of course, I make lilies, so I like to always serve lilies. And what I do is try to mix it up a little bit. I like to take some nice little crackers and get like one of those pastry bags and put a nice tip on it and push it out and make some kind of fancy looking little hors d'oeuvres. I also like to take zucchini and slice it and make little wraps out of it and spread some hummus on a big tortilla, maybe like a spinach one, and put some nice little veggies on it and roll it up and cut it and put some toothpicks in it, make it like a real nice little hors d'oeuvre. I think hand foods are the best thing about parties, and it's just having a party is all about you having a good time and your family and friends having a good time, and Lily's is a perfect part of that.
Yeah. Can you tell us? Some people may not even know what hummus is, and I'm dying to try Lily's hummus because I became a fan of hummus. But we've been hearing about hummus it's really been that buzzword for the last couple of years, and a lot of people don't even know what hummus is and what it is, what it's made from and made of. Can you just tell our listening audience, just give us the short of what is hummus?
Most definitely. Well, Lily's. I mean, hummus in general is really simple. It's derived from garbanzo beans, and you soak them, you cook them, you blend up some olive oil, little garlic, little salt, lemon, little olive oil, and tahini. You can put all kinds of stuff in it. You can put roasted veggies in it. You can put spinach. You can put all kinds of fun stuff in it. You can even put bacon in it, and blend it up in your food processor. Really fun and fast way to have a nice high protein meal that you can use for spreads and mixing and with veggies and all kinds of stuff.
Nice.
Well, you can do pasta sauces with it and use it in place of mayo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like around here at the house, we like to, we love French fries. So we always make the sweet potato fries and do a little garlicky hummus sauce. So we take our Lily's roasted garlic hummus and thin it with almond milk, and then drizzle it on top of the baked, sweet potato fries, and it's fantastic.
That sounds delicious. You're listening to Access Houston. We're talking to Micheal Miscoe from Lily's Food. It's holiday time, and Lily's Hummus is perfect for any appetizer that you may have on your party tray or whatever you're going to do this holiday season. Micheal, what are some of the few appetizers that people can make for their next party using Lily's Hummus?
Well, I think that like spicy hummus stuffed potatoes are really fun and easy to use. You basically just cut some small potatoes in half. You bake them, scoop out the center, take that potato, mix it in with a little bit of Lily's hummus, put it right back into the potato boat, and boy, that's a fun little appetizer that's going to make your guests really happy.
Indeed. So, what are your plans for the holiday season? What are you making with Lily's Hummus?
Well, I'll tell you, we love to do pasta salad with Lily's. We also love to make the little hummus pizzettes, which are really fun little appetizers. You just basically take the little, you get the pre-cut little pizza dough with you get your pizza dough, you cut it out with a glass, and then you bake it with Lily's and all kinds of spinach and diced red peppers and a little cheese on it. It's really fantastic.
Oh man, that sounds amazing. So Lily's Hummus, you can purchase that here in Houston at your local Kroger. You can also buy it online at Amazon, and I believe that I'm going to go out and buy some Lily's Hummus because I love hummus, and I've never heard of your brand, but I am so excited to taste what Lily's Hummus is going to do for my palate.
Well, I'm excited you're going to try it. We started in 2003 quite by accident.
Yeah.
I was out barbecuing in the yard and with our hazelnut shell briquettes, which we used to roast our veggies with. And Lily came out and said, "We have guests coming over for a party, and let me have those red bell peppers you're roasting." And she whipped up some hummus, and that's all the guests talked about all night. And thought, let's take it to the farmer's market, and bang, now we're in
I know, that's
all
right.
these stores.
Let's bottle this up and put it on a shelf and sell it.
Exactly.
Well, that's good stuff. Micheal Miscoe from Lily's Food. Sir, Merry Christmas, and thank you for your time and letting the Houston audience know about these party hacks for this holiday party season, and more importantly, Lily's Hummus.
Well, I really appreciate you having me on, and KG, you have a fabulous Christmas, and everybody out there, really enjoy yourselves.
Thank you so much, and thank you for listening to Access Houston.
We'll be back with more Access Houston on 97.9 The Box.